home now in my house. My husband is still out to that UCLA meeting. So I'm so excited because I can't wait to show you what I bought at TJ Maxx and what I got at Sprouts for dinner because I'm doing a girl night in with all of you viewers. This is my robe that I'm wearing with my nightgown. It is so beautiful. It has the monogram Ralph Lauren. It is white, which I kind of figured, so it's okay. At the department stores, you might pay like $40 to $57 or $70. This one retailed like 70 something, and then I got it for about 20 something dollars. I have another Ralph Lauren bathrobe, but it's smaller. Not smaller, it's thinner, I should say, not smaller. It does fit me pretty well, but I wanted a new one, kind of more of a cottony feel and kind of a plush. Oh, it feels so cozy. So every time I'm out of the shower, this is perfect. Now I'm going to show you what I got for dinner. Oh, before I show you what I got for dinner, I went to Home Goods after going to TJ Maxx and Steinmart. This is what I got. I got the peeler. So this one is wide versus vertical. It's horizontal, so it should be better in peeling the vegetables. I don't know what we did with the other one. And now I'm ready to show you what I got for dinner. I love green tea and ginseng, so I'm going to have some of this tonight, which is really, really good. And then my husband and I bought pot pies at Ralph's, and I was watching a segment on Eat This, Not That, and they did an article where a lot of pot pies are not good for you, they're frozen, and they recommended to get one that's less sodium and not as much of calories. So I went to Sprouts and got this pot pie, which is it's a Blake's turkey pot pie. The sodium is half of what you get in the traditional Marie Calendar one. It's turkey, which is better for you, vegetables, not as much dairy in it. There's no antibiotics, no artificial flavoring, none of that. And the calories are only about 300 and something, which is perfect. So I got this. And then I needed a little bit of a dessert to go along with my little girl's night. So I'm doing apples. And they say don't get all that loaded up chocolate. I got dark chocolate with pumpkin seed in it. So I'm going to try this because it is new to Sprouts. Oh my god, it is so good. So I'm going to pop this in the oven, then I'm going to bring it over to my office. Hi, I am finally settled in with my tea, all of my food, my snacks, and all the things I got ready to do a girls' night in with all of my viewers. This is called Takani tea. It's a mixed berry, and this is poured into a Mickey Mouse mug that I bought at Disneyland one year for my birthday with a gift card that my friend actually got it for me. I don't like my tea too hot, so I usually add some ice. This time I added 3 ice cubes because I knew while recording my video I was going to try the tea to describe for all of my viewers the taste, and I didn't want it to be too hot. It tastes very fruity. There's no caffeine at all in this tea. If you go to an Armenian market, any international market, look for Takani mixed berry, and it is so, so good. They're infused with raspberry, blackberry, and some other fruits, but it's very, very fruit. So it's like a berry taste versus, say, like a green tea or a mint tea or a peach tea or mango. This is more of a fruity one. Oh my god, it is so good. And then I have my plates of apples and some candy that I got, which is the dark chocolate with pumpkin seed inside. It is so good. Dark chocolate is not sweet at all. It's a little bit bitter, but they say dark chocolate is good for your heart and your health. So I prefer that versus any other dairy. And I have an apple because, as they say, apple is also good health. And then what's for dinner? My pot pie. Let's give it a taste. It's a little bit more drier and not as liquidy as the Marine Calendar, But I like this one better because it's not too dairy. I'm settled in to do my girls' night in with me for all of you viewers. I just finished my delicious yummy dinner. I drank my tea, which really gives you a lot of energy in the evening without caffeine. I ended up taking a quick kind of a shower and getting my hair all fixed up because of my previous little part when I was eating dinner and showing you guys what I made for dinner, my snack and tea. My hair just wasn't in the right place, so I needed to fix it up. So now it's all fixed up better. Have my little lipstick on with my lip gloss. I'll show you guys what I do for that in my little what's in my makeup and beauty routine and tips and a guide. So now I thought we'd start with 10 interesting things about me. Number 1, I'm obsessed with purple. If I could even deck out my car and house with purple, I probably would, but I'm not that kind of an adult who wants to go beyond the norm of what's acceptable for liking the color purple. I remember when I was growing up, I wanted to paint my wall purple, and then I thought about lavender, but they were like, you know what, when I move out into my own place, it might turn into a guest room, so that didn't go. I also like light sage, and navy blue is my other second favorite color that I really, really like. So, number 2, my brother and I are 16 years apart. I'm sure there's other people that are 16 years apart, but at least for me, that's kind of an interesting thing. Number 3, I have a golden doodle, which I never thought my family would have a dog, and he's my best friend. We do everything together. Sorry about that. I had to... My nose is a bit running due to allergies and my allergy asthma, so I do wanted to tell you guys, pardon about that. And then my eyes are kind of like... I don't think I've ever... I'll get to number 4, which I'll tell you about that as well, but... Well, let me just say number 4, and then I'll kind of go elaborate on it. I have lazy eyes, so one of my eye doesn't work as well as my other one. So I have prescribed glasses for reading, but it's not, like, I can see without them. When I do read, it's more for fine prints. I have it for books, and I can't be close to the screen or things like that because then I'm getting my better eye to work too much, and it kind of gives me like a little headache, so that's why I have glasses. That's the interesting thing about them. That's why I blink sometimes when I record videos, because if I'm recording like long videos, you know, then it's not really good, so pardon me about that. Number 5, oh my god, oh yeah, so what did I say, favorite color, about that, my dog, oh, number 5. I'm probably one of the many people out there that not just have one thing that's wrong with me that I have to manage on a daily basis, but I have several things. So I have to manage my hearing loss, which is permanent. I have conductive bilateral hearing loss. I had to pause for a second because my cough is up. Okay, there we go. I have, what was that? Oh yeah. Bilateral conductive hearing loss is permanent. It's moderate. It's more on the moderate side. It's not severe or mild. I'm in the middle range as far as how much of a hearing loss how much of a loss I have in my hearing. So a lot of times I always put my hearing aids up in more volume, which means you change the batteries more frequently because the more power used, the more battery gets drained. When I was 11, they tried surgery, and they couldn't really fix anything because there's a nurse sitting like right here in the area where they would fix it. That's one thing about me. Number 2, I have allergies that I have to manage on a daily basis that are inherited. Number 2. Number 3, I manage my allergic asthma, which I got it because my allergies were so bad. It turned into allergic asthma. I got diagnosed with both. Number 4, I deal with scoliosis. I have a mild to moderate curve. Unfortunately, it's not the kind of curve that requires surgery to fix it, so I just go to a chiropractic. Let me just kind of go over this to make sure. So I said hearing aids, 1. Allergy, asthma is 3, 4, scoliosis is number 5. I have extreme flat feet, so I have to wear orthotics and see if a doctor once a year to make sure it doesn't get any worse. And my chiropractor's been helping me because I've been getting a little bit of a lost balance. So yeah, the next interesting thing about me, let's see, number 5. Oh, this is a good one. I love and obsessed with anything Asian. I love Japanese, Korean, Thai, and Vietnamese food. Those are my favorite. I do like Chinese food, but I like the authentic, and dim sum is really, really good. So I guess you could say anything Asian. I absolutely love it. I love Hello Kitty. I like, what is it? I can't even think of it. I know it's Sailor Moon. Something like that. She's a Sailor Moon, not Pokemon, because I don't like Pokemon. But the Sailor Moon, I forget what it's called. There's a cafe in Japan, which leads me to number 6. If I can go anywhere in the world to travel and do a tour and visit all these cool, I guess, anime shops to see Sailor Moon character, I would definitely go to Japan. That's my number 1 place I want to go to. And my husband does want to go there too, so we both agreed upon it. Number 6, I really, really want to go to Germany to visit my cousin and learn a little bit of our family roots, because I know a lot of Jews were killed in Germany, and since I have Jewish roots in me, I am 100% authentic Jewish. You have to be, your mom has to be Jewish, and then that's how you're automatically Jewish. But my mom and dad are Jewish, as well as my mom's mom. Like, my whole middle line family is all Jewish. So I really, really wanted to pay homage and visit the concentration camp, and, you know. Number 6. Oh, I mentioned Germany, so maybe number 7, whatever, I stopped counting. Another interesting about me is I love to read books. I'm very big on photography, and it's, you could see behind me, right there behind me, which is next to the printer fax copy machine, I have my bookcase. Those are all of my favorite books out. Some of my collections and ones that I got at like thrift shop that are old style books, they're hidden in the closet because I have no more room. I'm planning to eventually buy another bookshelf. This is what I got for now. I want more than one. But we found this at a place called the Red Barn, I believe. I'll try to find a link and click it in the link below. Another interesting thing about me is I love nature, and I prefer water, swimming in the ocean over the pool. I actually have sensitivity to chlorine, so I can't really be in it that much. Even the jacuzzi in our house is inflatable. It's chlorine. They don't really have salt water for it yet, so I just have to use it for like 20 minutes, and then I get out and I straight in the shower, rinse it all out, and then I feel better. Sorry about that once again. I had to pause and felt kind of a little bit like, I don't know, I'm having fun with all of my viewers doing a girls' night in with me, but I think my eyes are a little bit watery, so sometimes I just pause the video and I end up adjusting stuff, which is okay. My last interesting fact about me is that I can write neatly on white paper without having to have lines drawn on it. I don't know, I think I just kind of practiced writing when I was a kid. One of the elementaries that I attended, which was not in my hometown, this is where I originally lived for 2 years in West Hollywood area. There was a school there that I attended, which belonged to a different district, and I ended up in Santa Monica. And if you didn't do something well, they made you write your last name. I don't know, they made you write over and over, so I kind of perfected from that my writing. But, so yeah. What else? Oh. The other thing I wanted to share, I've always felt like I've been lucky in my life that, you know, things happen for a reason. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm lucky, so that's really good. One other thing, my lucky number is 13 and 26. That's actually our family's lucky number. My grandfather was born January 26th, my dad's April 26th, and my brother, per my dad's and grandpa's request, he came September 26th, so that's really, really awesome. And then 13, we lived in Russia on the 13th floor. My parents' building has the number 13 in it. My phone has a number that's, you know, so yeah, I mean, it's everywhere. So that concludes some interesting things about me. I hope you had fun getting to know me a little bit. Oh, and I'm a dog lover versus cats, although I don't mind cats. As you can probably see, my parents own a dog since we're all dog lovers, and my husband's more of a cat person. Now I'm going to show you what's in my makeup bag and do some beauty tips and show you my daily routine. So let's start with this one. Oh, if I can do this with one hand. This is called Shiseido. It is my favorite compact foundation that I found. The powder is not as powdery as the Bare Minerals. It's very, very sheer, like not sheer as in the color, but look how smooth it is. Oh my god, it is so awesome. Pardon me, my allergic asthma is up, and despite taking medicine or breathing treatment, it's just about season for us, so don't mind if it's on video. Do apologize for that, but anyways, let me see if I can get it up like this. Okay. So this particular part with the sponge comes separate. And then, or no, I think the palette comes separate. And then the actual color that you choose with the sponge is a separate package. Or I could be wrong, and it could be that you get this part and the sponge, and then the actual little like foundation circle you see in there, you buy separately and then you just put it in. And it has a mirror, so if you want to put on lipstick or mascara or anything else, it's a great use. One of the reasons why I got it is because although I do like Bare Mineral, it gets all over the place, and then carrying my liquid foundation one that is also by Bare Mineral kind of became a little like challenge. The reason it became a little bit of a challenge is whenever I go to the airport, they have to really examine it. And it just frustrates me that they have to take it out and they realize, oh, it's makeup, and you know, because the liquid is a certain amount of ounce that they allow you to carry, but when it's like this, they don't really say anything, so that's better. In LA, you can kind of get away with going through the security checkpoint, the TSA checkpoint pretty easily. But some other places like Vegas, I know in New York, they're a little bit more stricter. Because I remember one time easily going through with an item, and then in Vegas they ended up like really, really checking it thoroughly. So this is what I use on a daily basis. I start with my primer or base, which I put it on my face prior to putting on my foundation. The reason you would do that is because you want to make sure that your face is not having the foundation soak in, but it's staying all day for coverage on your face. So I highly, highly recommend this. I love it. There's other Asian products out in the market. This one is by far my favorite. This is from Japan, but I got it here at the Mitsuo market that I went to. They sold it there, so I didn't really have to order it online. Recently, my mom got me into Clinique. Actually, I used it when I was getting married. And then for some reason, I just didn't really take to it. And then eventually I grew to like the line, and it's hyperallergenic. So as you can see on my lips, the first thing I use is this one. It's the Clinique Super Balm Moisturizing Gloss Balm Hydrogen. So I put this on first all over my lips. What it does is it provides nutrients to your lips. And some of them are SPF, this one's not. Compared to my sunscreen, which I have by Shiseido, and it is SPF. This is great because I put it on my lips first, and then after that, I usually use my favorite color called A Different Grape, which is by Clinique. Clinique is sold at Macy's. You can probably buy it at Bloomingdale, Nordstrom, online. It's one of the lower luxury line products in comparison to, say, Chanel or Dior, which I also adore. I have been sensitive to makeup ever since I can remember being a young kid. My mom bought me some cheap makeup from the store, and we noticed that I get all red and hives, and she's just like, you know what, eventually when we're able to, because at the time my parents were still getting into doing better in their life, you know, as far as jobs and everything like that, because at the time we had just moved into Santa Monica. This would be 1992, so this was like the early years of my life. But later on, when my parents started having their own business and making more money, we were able to afford better products. So that's why I started investing into better products. And you'll probably notice a lot of Asians and European people, they are all into like taking care of their skin. They like to make it radiant, they look good. And you'll probably notice I do have redness in my face. My face does get naturally red. Let me see. Oh, now I'm someone, I don't know why, I carry two compact mirrors. This one, if you ever go to Sephora and you buy it, it comes with the gift card you purchase. So there's two ways you can do it. You can buy the gift card for yourself and put a certain amount of money you want to put on it and spend on beauty products, and you get a free compact mirror. This one actually was a gift with the gift card from my in-laws one year for either my birthday or holiday, and I've had it ever since. This year I did a girl's birthday party for me in June, where I invited some of my close girlfriends, and I gave them like as a free gift to say thank you. These are sold $1 at Michael's, so if you ever want to use them for your girl's party or makeup party, beauty party, whatever it is, or buy one, it's so awesome. This one has, let me see if I can do it. This one has double mirror, so yeah. I think my other one does too. I think this one does too. Let me see if I can. I had to pause it to get it open, so yeah. This one is double as well. It's one of my favorites. When it comes to wearing mascara, I look to the Chanel line. It is my favorite. There are other brands I can try as well, but I absolutely love using this one. It's very easy to apply. You just untwist it and then you go like this, and it's really, really awesome. Let's see what else I have in here. Oh, I have a bunch of lipsticks in here, and then this is my Yves Saint Laurent lip balm. Next product I have in my makeup bag is this lipstick by Givenchy. My mom got it when she was traveling to all inclusive Mexico. Sometimes they sell luxury items for a little bit cheaper there. They had it in packs of 3, which is cheaper than buying it individually, or the pack of 3 that they sell here in the US. So I got to pick out this one, and the coolest part is it has the little like logo on it. It's so cool. I like this one. It's kind of a pink rosy color, and it matches my natural lip color. So my mom said, oh, I'll get it for my daughter. Yeah, my mom likes to buy me makeup sometimes as gifts when she travels, just because she gets it for herself and then things like this. This one, I just got it along with my eyeshadow. It is the Pretty Easy liquid eyelining pen. I prefer liquid over pencil because it's so easy. You just go like this and you draw it, and then it's really, really good. The only thing is it can stain a little bit on your hands, so when I apply it I try not to, I don't know, I just got it a little bit on my hand because I was trying to open and close it since I'm shooting the video with one hand, so they're on my tripod yet, and then using my other hand, you know, to do it. And then the last items I'll show you are my eyeshadows. I got this one by Clinique. I usually buy the Bare Mineral products or Chanel for my eyeshadow, but I wanted to try this one. And the easy part about it is if you're like myself, who's not very mastered at doing eyeshadow, it has eyes as you can practice on layering. Since I've only mastered doing one eyeshadow at a time with some glitter, so I usually do that, but I like how there's a palette. And just a tip to give you guys on beauty tip, It's so much cheaper to buy a palette of say 4 or 5 or 6 or 2, whatever it comes in, than buying individually, because if you buy them individually they're all gonna add up. So yeah, I have that one, which is really, really cool. And then last but not least is my Chanel one. This one I bought individually because sometimes the packs that they have in 2s or 4s, I think 4s, I have one. I have a couple of them that are in palettes, but they're stored away. The reason I have them stored away is because they're a little bit bigger and I don't want to overstuff my makeup bag. So these are things I use on a daily basis. Whether I need to look professional for work, say when I had those interviews for this new job position, I had to have something put together quickly when I go out with friends or a double date, whatever it is. This is my easy to go do stuff. Things that are bigger and that I don't use as much, I just put them away in my little makeup box. And then when I need them, I just either swap it out for something in my makeup bag or I put it on home and then just leave it in my box. But this one just caught my eye when I got it. It's like a baby blue-gray kind of color. And I have my brush that I use to put it on. So this is the brush that I use for it. So I just go like this, put it on, and there you go. That was what's in my makeup bag. So now I thought I'd have a little girl chat with all of you and share with you some beauty tips. Always try out the product in the store and get as much information as you can, because if you don't like it and it's not the right product for you, don't buy it, because once you buy it and you use it, you can't return it. Like I did that once with certain items that was like a money waste. So now I put it on, I try it, I usually go home or I step out for a little while, see how it feels on my skin, on my body, whatever, you know, product or item I'm using. So that's my tip number 1. Tip number 2, buying things in bulk sometimes will save you more money. It'll be cheaper than buying them individually, say lipstick or eyeshadow palettes, even foundation. Sometimes they come in more than one like little box within a palette. That might be a little cheaper than buying it individually. The only reason I splurged on this Shiseido one that I showed you guys earlier and did a little review on it is because it is one of the best ones out on the market. So if you're traveling, you don't want to carry anything liquid, you need something light and good coverage. It comes with SPF on it, which is really, really good. The drawback, it is a little pricey. You have to spend, I think total I spent like $20 to $30 something or 36, I don't remember. I think I did a video when I was at the Mid-Store Market and I did a review on it there as well. That's where I actually got it from. And tip number 3, just because someone else has it doesn't mean it's gonna look good on you. I've done that. I saw somebody with bright red lipstick and I had to do it and I was like, uh-oh, not me. So I finally found the right shade of red that I can actually wear on my lips, which is good. Another tip is to review the product, and if you do have allergies or sensitivity to makeup like I do, review the product, ask around, and I don't like anything that's animal tested. I don't know if my products are animal tested, but if they are, forgive me, because I love my little luxury line brands. There's no way I can live without these go-to everyday beauty products. Now this one really, really caught my eye. When I was getting married, I didn't know where or who to turn to as far as what do I do to find the right makeup artist and hairdresser. I luckily had a lady that does makeup, so I had no problem. But I knew I was gonna find and run into problems knowing I would need to find someone who does updos, because my hairdresser, she'll fix your color, your roots, your cuts. If you have it wavy down, she'll do it, curly, whatever, you name it, she'll do it. Unfortunately, if you're getting married and your hair is semi-up or half-up or whatever it may be, you know you're going to have to look for someone. The best thing I did was I tried first by word of mouth. I asked people around who they use. I went on several hair trials for that. As soon as I was done, I decided since I didn't like any of them, I would start my search online. There's a company, I think it's called My Fairy Tale Weddings, something like that. I'll probably have a better description and link in the bottom. I looked them up, and they're in different LA and Valley areas, like Thousand Oaks has them, Westlake, our neighborhoods have a few of them, and the greater LA. And I think there's ones in Orange County, because I know Disneyland is an Orange County area. And they're great. You look up any artist you want. Luckily, I found someone who's in the Thousand Oaks. They're close to, they're right like when Westlake ends and Thousand Oaks sort of starts. So she's right there. She wasn't far from my wedding venue where I got married. I really, really liked how she did it. I tested her out twice to make sure it would be the same. And I ended up using her twice. I did my hair up for the wedding, and then for my after the wedding trash the dress photo shoot, I did that. Trash the dress doesn't mean you literally trash your dress. It just means you wear it after in a casual setting where you go to the beach. Some women take it literally and they wet their dress. I didn't. I just wore it after the wedding. It's just a fun little creative idea to do that with. That's what I did, and I really, really loved it. It was so much fun. Another thing you can, and you know what, don't be afraid to go on many hair trials, because honestly, like, I did several wedding hair trials with different people, since I'm so picky and my mom wanted to make sure I looked my best. Because, you know, your hair is what's going to make you look either beautiful and skinny, or it makes you look bigger. Remember, on camera, you do add a few pounds. You do have to remember that. That's what I did. So my tip, if you're going to get married or you have a big event to go to, try different people. If you really, really like them, book it for your appointment. And know you're going to spend money. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today on my first girl night in with me. I had so much fun. I'm going to end my vlog here since I'm getting tired and my voice is kind of already raspy. I'm going to say good night. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Art and Teacher. And once again, if you have any comments, questions, suggestions for my next video, post them in the box below. Check my description box for all the info that I had on my video. Bye. Thanks for watching.